Okay, this is Captain Lawrence doing my first voiceover. For whatever reason, I had no audio on my way down the St. Clair River, so I'm doing it this way. Right here you can see me on a beautiful sail, one of the best sails of the entire trip. I left Lexington very early in the morning and was doing this as the sun rose, hitting 5-6 knots, close reach, 15-mile-per-hour winds, flat lakes, absolutely gorgeous. Living a Dream is still about 2 or 3 nautical miles away from the mouth of the St. Clair River, but as you can see, she's prepared and ready to go. I'm a firm believer in preparing early. I've watched way too many people wait to the last second, whether it be entering harbor or whatnot. Most of the time it goes right, but when it doesn't, it's bad. It's fun to watch if you're, at dock, but if it's you, it's not something you really want to go through.
This is my second downbound passage under the Blue Water Bridge, and like the first time, it is bittersweet. First of all, it means a successful voyage, but secondly, it means that it is over and I'm heading home. I liken it to that long road trip you have and then you're driving home. Still got about 30 miles to go, but you see that last rest stop and think to yourself, oh, that's it. Vacation's over. Going downbound under the bridge is very much fun. Think about it. If I'm doing 5 knots and the current's 5 knots, that means you're hitting about 10 knots. I was surprised that it wasn't more turbulent with the high water levels, but nonetheless, it was a lot of fun. And as you can see here, I'm making pretty darn good progress. If you go on YouTube, you can see a lot of videos of people going downbound under sail and just having a lot of fun with the ride. I wish that I could tell you that my journey down the St. Clair River that day was enjoyable, but despite the sunshine, it was not. It was 90 plus degrees that day. The wind was howling 15 to 20 on the nose, of course, against the current. There's a lot of freighter traffic, and it was a weekend, so a lot of boater traffic. So I learned a lot about river rats that day. I really regret that I lost the audio from these clips because I had to be hysterical that day. I mean, I was cursing up a storm. Here I'm demonstrating how far to the right I was in the channel, while a freighter was passing me and power boaters were often zipping in between us. It was very unnerving, and I was very uncomfortable with the whole passage. So this is what I learned about river rats, particularly during a pandemic. They have no place to go and nothing to do, so what do? They go up and down the river as fast as they can, creating a wake with no concern for the life of the cruising sailboat. They just go up and down and up, over and over again as fast as they can, creating a wake. Just really annoying. In my head, they just zip down to the end of the river and just go, oh, that was fun. What do you want to do now? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? I don't know. Let's go back up the river. Just over and over again. It was freaking annoying. Oh, hey, look at that. Pretty houses on the shore. It really is quite lovely when you're not annoyed. So, yep, that was kind of my day. So a lot of people ask me about where I get the information on the ports that I visit. As you may know, there's a lot of places for information. You could buy a cruising guide, get harbor reports, maybe belong to a cruising club that produces their own reports. What I do know is all those sources, however great they are, cost money, and I'm a huge fan of free. That is why my first source is always Great Lake Sailing, produced by Michael Leahy. If you don't know this site, check it out. This guy has cruised all 5 Great Lakes, well, at least most of them, and the information he provides is just, you can't ask for anything more. Harbor reports essentially approaches, potential marinas to stay at with contact information, services, places to go, things to do, you name it. he's put it in there. I'm a big fan of his logbook. I downloaded it and I was able to tailor it to my needs, preparing in advance for a trip. It'll be on paper instead of guessing and relying on your electronics. The logbook is awesome. So definitely check out Great Lake Sailing by Michael Leahy. I'll provide the link and you'll be able to go visit it. Trust me on this one. Excellent source.
My microphone is on today. Unlike yesterday when I came down to St. Clair and the microphone was off the whole time, which is rather upsetting because I had to be hysterical with all my griping and bitching and whatnot. Of course, where's the wind coming from? On the nose. It's just remarkable. So I'm heading about 180, so it's a south-southwest wind, 190 I'd say right now. Got about an hour to the river. Should be another glorious sunrise, just like yesterday. Hopefully the Detroit River is a lot calmer than St. Clair yesterday, on Sunday. Today's Tuesday. I'm not in the mood for that again today. I've been checking the freighter tracking app. Not the app, actually the website. The app is $6, but there's a lot behind me, but the one I thought would have caught me by now has not. Now I can't even see them around the bend. So hopefully because of their reduced speed per the high water levels and the weights, and my increased speed because of the current, I'm going over 6 right now, even with about a 15 mile per hour wind on my nose. I'm still making good speed, and I'm not even pushing it, trying to conserve gas. Not sure where I'm staying tonight, so I don't want to get on Lake Erie and need to have gas. Departing Detroit, I believe it's the American Integrity freighter catching up to me. I love the Canadian shoreline. One huge park over there, just gorgeous. And once again, I'm about to go under the Ambassador Bridge. I am 16.2 nautical miles away from the buoy where I could turn to port safely without running aground on Lake Erie. I got a decision to make about the Livingston Channel. Whether to take that or not, I would prefer to take that. It's really cool. But with all this freighter traffic behind me, it's pretty narrow, but I'm assuming that we would both fit. Never read an advisory against that, so it's pretty short. If nothing's close to me, I'll go through it. You know, I really know I got plenty of room, but it scares me every single time to see my mast go underneath the bridge. Yep, not even close. And I am through. Sweet. Okay, in the distance we have a power boater. Obviously has no idea what he's doing. Look at the water. His trim is way off, and he seems to be heading right for this tug that is barging things along, and I'm very intrigued to see what's going to happen here. And he's making me nervous. A while back ago, he was just going in circles. Okay, they're going to miss each other, but still, what is this idiot doing? I don't know if he's having problems. I guess that's a possibility. That's just weird. Meanwhile, I'm catching up to the power boaters. I got a freighter behind me. I want to stay to starboard. And this Yahoo is messing up my life right now. Well, my life. I think that was slightly over-exaggerated, but you get my point. So yeah, this is very unnerving. Once again, I got a freighter past me in a very narrow area. I am currently pushing my way to starboard here. And that landmass is way too close for my liking. So it's a choice between two evils. So I am cutting it close here, watching the chart plotter very closely. That's definitely less than 200 feet away. Alrighty, I made a decision. You can see the American Integrity entering the Livingston Channel, which I'm assuming is wide enough, but I don't know. I don't want to find out. So I am presently in neutral, letting the next freighter behind me pass before I enter. The buoy on Lake Erie is only 6 nautical miles away, so why not just wait, let her pass. Moving extremely slow. I was doing 6 to 6.5. I got parallel with Integrity, and it inched by me. So they're probably doing 7, 8 and max, but I'm going to say about 7, maybe 7.5. This is like watching paint dry right now. I just want this thing to pass me so I can scoot in behind it, move on. I'm really excited to get on Lake Erie. You know, I think we've all been on vacations when you just get to the point that you just want to get home. And even though I still have a ways to go, Lake Erie is home to me. Once I'm there, I know where I am, I know what I can do, I know all the ports. I know where to hide, I know where to run. It's like your bed. So, alright, the Barker has passed me, and we are now going down the Livingston Channel. And I learned a lot about my own paranoia. This is plenty wide. There's not even close to being a problem of this passing me or any other small vessel while going down it. God, I love coming down this channel. It's just so scenic. I mean, look at this. And I'm sure you can't hear it. I am just listening to birds chirp all over the place. So very cool. I picked up speed. I'm now doing 6-7 right now. So I think the freighters have picked up a little steam as well because I'm not catching up. I can't believe I'm about to be on Lake Erie again. What a trip this has been. I know, a long ways to go, but damn. Okay, it is happening again. I am departing the Livingston Channel and presently, officially, back onto my home turf of Lake Erie, and it feels freaking good. I'm not gonna lie. This is awesome. There's the channel behind me. I'm heading to the island tonight, probably anchor up outside of Kelleys. The wind is just going to, wonderfully blow me there, so hoping for a very glorious day. I hope you can hear my sounds because I'm about to create one of the most glorious sounds in the world. Everyone ready? Listen carefully. Haha, that is the sound of the engine turning on. Wow, what a sail it has been since I came out of the Detroit River. I've been averaging well over 6 knots with main and 100% Jenny. Beautiful, just absolutely freaking beautiful. Couldn't ask for a better first sail back on Lake Erie. Life is freaking good.
The next delivery.
Okay, directly ahead of me is Kelleys Island, where I intend to anchor for the evening, pending the wind. But that's not the point of this video. Listen to what's going on in the background. That's right. It's a tribe game. History does repeat itself. Here I am anchored up once again in the bay of Kelleys Island, the North Bay. Anyone familiar with the area knows exactly what I'm talking about. You see a lot of power boaters like really nestled up in there, but that makes me nervous. I tried to set my anchor alarm at the same time that I dropped it. We'll see how that experiment goes. Anchorage is great. I mean, the holding has always been sound. I've never had a problem in here. I think one time I woke up with a lee shore, 15-mile-per-hour winds, 1 to 2 foot waves, and I was just solid. So I'm not worried. I just got to go through the process of sitting here and making sure that I'm not, drifting. I can already tell that I'm not. So. Gorgeous night. I'm looking forward to finishing the tribe games. I got 2 tonight. We're in the 4th inning of the first game. Life is good. Doesn't get any better than this, man, I tell you.
Indians got to him for 3 runs in the first on a Francisco Lindor RBI double and a 2-run home run from Carlos Santana. The 2-2 way upstairs for ball.